Playing on the Breakfast Club with me, Queen Diana.
Call me Dazo Danavi, aka the Big D. And where we got somebody right here in the house.
That's right.
Who we got here?
You know, the thing I like about him is that he doesn't lie about winning awards.
Whoa. What are you saying?
He's an award-winning, multi-talented,
right,
incredible human being who
the Soko hit maker is in the house.
Yes.
We're talking about Check B Magic. I've introduced him already, but he's going to do the proper introduction.
Yes.
Say hi, you beauty.
Yeah.
No one can lie me that you're single.
Okay.
The way you tickle, you make me fall for your birdie. Let's go dance, Soko. Got me love the way you dance, Soko.
Okay.
Baby, give me Soko. I love you, girl. Don't go. Don't go. Ah, yeah. You make me higher.
Okay.
The way you dance, Soko. My girl, you know, be loco.
Hey,
Soko.
you put me in Sako.
Yeah. So it's your boy Check B Magic, the Virgin Magic, Wallet Ability, and I'm glad to be here with these two great people in the studio.
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure having you right here on the show.
Same here, bro.
Well.
All right. So somebody who hasn't heard your music for the first time, they're hearing you sing Soko.
Yeah.
And then there's another one called Marry Me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, blown away. Tell me, who is Check B and why are you on this earth, first of all?
Well, I think I'm on this earth because probably I was brought to the earth with a purpose. The creator, that gave me life,
right,
gave me a purpose. But Check Me Magic is, I'm a socialist, I'm a social worker, I'm an artist, an activist, and more than that, I'm a technologist as well. So my real names are Oromo Alfred Odiga, of course known as Check Me Magic.
Yes.
I was born in the eastern side of the country, and I must say that I'm really thrilled to be here. If you want to speak, I don't know how to explain more about myself. It's a bit long and stuff.
Right.
But
So how long have you been in the music business first, before we talk about anything else?
I think I'm making 7 years now. Yeah, I've been in the system for 7 years, and now I'm really glad that at some point I'm beginning to see that my craft is accepted and is loved.
Yes.
So it's been a bumpy road, a bumpy ride, but we're there, we're moving.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, about your song Soko.
Yeah.
When this song was released, it was an anthem
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
country. Like everybody was singing along to the song.
Yes.
And I
Big time.
still feel like, was that your first song?
No. Actually, that wasn't my first song. My first song was called Someday.
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 You're gonna be a winner, someday.
Okay.
You're gonna be a champion someday. Dunia tena go we lucky. I trust in you, my brother. So like basically my first song was an inspirational song, and then I realized that I could inspire the nation with my music. I could inspire so many people that are going through the hardest times in their life. And when I brought this song, especially the ghetto youth that had lost hope,
Yes.
they were loving the song. And the first time I made a concert with this song, it was massive. And from that time I picked on and said, you know what? I think the music is my calling. I gotta do it and uplift people out there. So basically, it was not my first song, but the hit song that I did was "So later want suma esim tai." I don't care.
Now remember that song?
Rizik taki, my rizik tai.
Yo, I remember that song.
Yeah.
It
So
was also a
that's the
hit.
song that's the first song that ushered me like into the game. Now where I could be able to get contracts, get paid.
Yes.
So basically, I call it my breakthrough, hit
Okay.
song. Yeah.
Well, talk to us a little about "Hey Mama" with Emmanuel Jal. Yeah, how did you actually get Emmanuel Jal?
Ana
Somebody wrote
mashikide ana lafikida bele na salam mama kuluna akwan mama. Well, Hey Mama was I could say it was a surprise, surprise project for me,
Right.
because Emmanuel is one artist that has surpassed expectations. He
Yes.
has really taken it to the next level, and I wished I would work with him. One day I was in the house and I was praying to God. I said, you know what, you're gonna make me work with these guys. I wish one day I'm gonna work with them.
Right.
So basically, when he came to Nairobi, he looked for me through Nyaroch. He has a sister called Nyaroch. So Nyaroch was texting me, "Check me, we heard you in Nairobi. Can you please? Where are you? Emmanuel is looking for you." And I was like, "Oh, why is this guy looking for me?" I said, "Is it Emmanuel Jal looking for me?" I was like, "Yeah, it's Emmanuel." I said, "Okay."
It is-
I hope it's not a big.
It's like when Michael Jackson is looking for
for you. Trust me, it was thrilling. And then she texted me and told me, send me your email and contacts. Emmanuel wants your contacts and stuff. So I sent out the contacts, And then all of a sudden, I get an email from Emmanuel. When I got the email from Emmanuel, 30 minutes after I got the email and I replied, I get a direct call from UK from Emmanuel and telling me, you know what, I love your vibe, I love your sound, and I've listened to all the South Sudan music, and it's your music that's got
the it factor.
Yeah, exactly. And I told him I'm grateful and I'm humbled that you love my sound and stuff. And then he told me about the project, Hey Mama. You know, before we did the project, he explained to me exactly why he came up with that song. The song was to change the narrative about our country out there. You know, people out there think South Sudan is insecure. It's not
war.
safe. It's all about war. It's all about trouble. So I told him that is exactly what I'm looking at, because apart from being an artist, I'm a patriotic citizen as well.
Yes.
And I felt like we had to contribute using our craft to ensure that people out there have a different feeling or a different narrative about South Sudan. When you look at the song, we're envisioning a South Sudan where you don't have to be asked your tribe or they ask you your language. A South Sudan that is free for you to move, to go from here to Rumbek, to Ural, to Torit, you know, where there is nothing, no ambushes on the road and stuff like that. So basically, we're doing it for our people, for a peace, for stability, and also we know that our country is resourceful, so we can as well invest in, like, you know, in entice investors to come to the country through that music.
Right.
I see that you're very excited about being in the country, being for your country, and very patriotic. That makes me ask you about your foundation.
Yes.
I heard about Chekbi's foundation. What is that about?
Well, Chekbi Foundation is actually called Chekbi Foundation Able Disabled. The main reason I came up with this initiative is because my story speaks a lot profoundly about who I am and how I've become, where I come from, or how I've managed to surpass all the barriers I've gone through, and also as a person with an impairment that is actively involved in the society. I felt like there are many who are like me, or many out there who are having it hard to come out of the closet, who are having it hard to express themselves. So we created this organization as a champion voice for people with disabilities, especially people with vulnerabilities, so that we can, advocate for inclusion and also like to uphold the rights of people with disabilities, because it's a very, very sensitive thing. Especially when it comes to our country, when you look at South Sudan, people with impairments or people with disabilities are less considered when it comes to employment. They are less considered when it comes to activities and stuff like that, But when I look at myself, especially when I speak to the young ones, they get picked up. Like they say, you know what, if Chekbi can do it, I too can do it. So basically, the main aim was to ensure that people with impairments or people with disabilities are part of the society. They are fully represented, and they are living with dignity and pride as the rest.
Well, how long has this been running?
I can say actively it's been now like 3 years. Ever since we came up with it. We've been working with various organizations for people with disabilities. We call them OPDs, on how we can work together, collaborate on how we can achieve the co-shared objectives and missions. Because I'm sure like most of the organizations have so many of, we have alike, objectives are alike a bit. For example, we've been working on community disability referral programs. We realized that so many communities are so negative about people with impairments, especially like children with disabilities. In some communities, they are abandoned, they are neglected. They actually they are humiliated even by their own people. When we went to that program, I did it with Code Aid, and I was the one to entice the people in the community, because some people are scared even to come out of the closet, to accept that I am impaired and I have to go and register my name. And then we discover what disability you have and how we can be able to help in mobility aids, and how we can get, if you have a problem with your with walking, physical disability, we can look at how we can be able to look around, lobby, and find partners that can give these people walking aid. If you have an issue with your visual impairments, we can get chances so that you can get an operation if it's possible. So that was what we're looking at. Until right now, we're still pushing. But of course, I have other projects that we run with that organization. So.
Okay, I would like to hear about the other organizations that you're working with, but in the meantime, let's just take a short break and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Urban FM 99.5. If you're thinking about making a comeback, we've got an offer you won't want to miss. Picture this: you return to us and bam, you got a fantastic 100% bonus. on all the bundle subscriptions you make, whether it's for your voice or data subscription. Yep, you had it right. 100% bonus on every bundle subscription. Now, that's what I call a sweet deal. If you have a SIM card which was not active for more than 1 month, activate now and enjoy with welcome back offer from Digital.
Digital, truly Junubia.
The story of South Sudan is a remarkable one. It is a story of a people filled with optimism, strength, and the dignity that is at the heart of being Junubin. A story written by people like you who know. You know that securing your future is important. You know that CIC Insurance is the only insurance company that shares your aspirations, because we know what it takes to enable you to achieve financial security. So talk to us about motor insurance, medical insurance, group personal accident, and group life assurance. Visit our office at CIC Plaza on Airport Road, because you are the kind of person who knows what really matters. If you know, you know. At CIC Insurance, we always keep our word.
Check the magic and my pro. Nectar inti kamara ta ile nihaya. Minana shufta, alna shuftu kifaya. Jamala taki bi ainu fi miraya. Shukur Allah, ajibitili ana, baby, kibuana, sweetie, yozuana, baby, kibuana, sweetie, yozuana, lovita vizuru, anamabisi bita. Pick up with request, and I'm a binesita, and I be the family, and I be the for money, and I be razzle mali, le oswataki, and I be the family, and I be the for money, and I be razzle mali, le oswataki, baby. Kamara taile nihaya. Minana shufta, alna shuftu kifaya. Lovita vizuru, anamabisi bita. Lovika with request, anamabinesita. Anabida family, anabida for money, anabirazzle mali, le oswataki. And I be the family, and I be the for money, and I be ransom mali, le oswataki, baby, kibuana, sweetie, yozuana, baby, kibuana, sweetie, yozuana.
It's brand new, premiering right here on the Breakfast Club, Jozu Anna by Check B Magic. Oh man, this guy is magical. I am Queen Dinah.
And my name is Dazo Tanavi, aka the Big D. And well, I'd want to know about the foundation. Yeah. What are some of the assumptions about people with disability?
Yeah, like I put it earlier on. First of all, the societal narrative or the national narrative of our communities toward people with disabilities is negative. I could say that because I've experienced it. For example, I went to one village. There was this young girl that was born with the shape of a monitor lizard. Like,
oh my God!
Like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But she was born with her deformation of the face and the head, and also like her tongue was taller.
Oh God!
And then when I reached to that village, the mother of this child had already given up on the child. She felt like she was a source of shame to her. And this young girl was not growing normally like the other kids. The younger siblings of this girl were already taller and growing taller than this girl. This lady, she was she even had problems with movement. And then I told her, why have you given up on your daughter? Because something can be done. She didn't believe that anything can be done. So basically, the narrative starts from the communal narrative. For example, where I come from, you'll find so many young girls or so many girls that are impaired, probably blind, visually impaired, have hearing problems or deaf.
Right.
They are not looked at as people that can bring wealth or can bring dowries. Trust me. And Bishofu, they may do faida. Basically, like in South Sudan, Zol Masur, if you're impaired, because if you're impaired, they look at you as half a human. They look at you as someone that cannot deliver. It also happened to me sometime.
Oh no!
In one interview with some company, when I came to them, it was a position for data entry clerk.
Yes.
So like. The interview was you're given a computer, and then you type, with speed and time like that. So and also shortlisted for the interview.
Right.
So when I came to for the interview, the people that were inviting people inside, when I was about to enter, he stopped me and told me, "Is your name on the list?" Then I said, "Yes, my name is on the list." And then he said, "Will you handle the interview?" Then I said, "Yeah, bro." But that's why I was shortlisted.
Yes.
If I was shortlisted means that my CV shows that I am able. It shows that I'm able to take this interview.
Right.
He was still resistant for me to enter. The other person has to come from inside, the colleague, and tell him, why are you stopping
him? Yes.
Why are you stopping him? He should be coming for the interview. But he was insistent. He said, no, this guy is disabled. He's impaired. He cannot do it. We're just going to waste our time with him. Then I told him, no, please, let me prove myself. I was already... I didn't feel bad about it because I know I've experienced it.
Right.
That's what experience always.
Yeah.
So when I got into the interview and I did the interview very nice, this guy was amazed because actually I typed faster than the people who had 10 fingers. So,
wow.
And then, of course, after that, even if I had won the interview, the narrative within them would be like, by the way, after I did that, they told me, you know what, you're good, but the workload in this company, it's too much. You may not be able. You're too much for you. You may not be able to do that. Then I was like, I felt bad and I walked away. I said, okay, if you guys want to give me a chance, it's up to you. And I walked away. But imagine, that is what it is like. You can resonate from that. Basically, when it comes to employment, people with disabilities are looked at. They cannot deliver, or probably. When it comes to the social aspect, people with disabilities, sometimes some people fear to mingle with people in the environment. For example, let's say someone who has leprosy, people fear and run away from this kind of people. But these are harmless. Like people are harmless.
It's based out of ignorance.
Exactly.
Other than just your experience, do you think the country is prepared to deal with people with disabilities?
Yeah, basically, I think the nation is making steps. It's making progress because. Yesterday I was with the director for disability in the Ministry of Social Welfare and Gender, and he's doing his best. For example, I visited the Physical Rehabilitation Center in Custom that is headed by Red Cross, ICRC. I can see that there is a little bit of progress. For example, the ratification of the UNCRPD, which is a very, very huge document for people with disabilities, because this ratification ensures that now people with disabilities have a voice, have a right, because that process or that document speaks a lot profoundly about the people with disabilities and their lives and how these people can be empowered. So basically, and also recently the parliament has passed 5% representation for people with vulnerabilities in the national parliament. So that's why when I use my music, I don't use it or whatever, this foundation, we're using it to challenge on all aspects, be it political, be it socially, because even people with disabilities are very much able to be involved in the policy making of the country. Because you cannot formulate policies for us without one of us, pushing it or being among it. You see. So I think the nation is changing, and narrative is changing a little. The government or the country itself is ready to accept that. And nowadays there is what we call a special football for people with disabilities. You see, it shows that they are like
that it's okay. And that you can actually do normal things, right?
Exactly.
With amazing.
Well, does the foundation actually have a mission statement that is strong and specific enough to stand out?
Yeah, like I said. Our mission statement basically is to represent people with disabilities and to make sure that we create a caring and inclusive environment that can empower people with impairments. For example, we looked at dealing with partners who are in doing this so that we can be able to reach out to our people, because the most important thing is a conducive environment, an empowering environment. Basically, by saying environment means like generally the country. It has to be conducive. It has to be inclusive. It has to be empowering, and it has to be supportive for people with disabilities.
Now, your foundation, I know there's some foundations who are based on pity to get money. How does your foundation exactly work?
Well, my foundation is not basing on pity or to get money. My foundation is more of strongly advocative,
I love that.
Yeah, because like I said, this is a champion voice. That means we're using creative advocacy with creative arts, music, dance, and drama in different aspects. But the thing is, our foundation is more of advocative, and we're doing activism. We're speaking profoundly and we're speaking boldly, be it to the government, be it to anyone, and said, you know what, this is not right. People with for example, I was at a certain office, and I saw the office. It was not accessible for people with disabilities. Then I asked these people, how can we have buildings in the country that are not accessible? That means you're already excluding people with disabilities.
So
basically, my foundation is not of pity or charity, but it's basically to resolve, to bring forth to issues that affect people with disabilities and how we can channel these issues and how we can overcome them. But of course, we also make people to know exactly how they're treating people with disabilities and how they should treat people with disabilities.
I love. Go on.
Well, do you collaborate with other organizations who can help with? Help your organization?
Yes, like I said, I collaborated with Code Aid. That was on the community disability referral. I also collaborated with GES, Girl Education South Sudan. We wanted an inclusive education program, an inclusive education this year, because we want as many as possible, as many children with impairments to be enrolled in schools. Like we don't want different schools or different classes to be given for these kids. No, we want them to be in the same classes with the other children. Yes, and also I worked with. It's called Light for the Wall. Some organization called Light for the Wall. We worked on advocacy campaign programs and for community disability facilitators. So we've been working and collaborating. And first of all, they also see that there is an impact that my foundation can play, because I'm a popular artist in the country. And with that, it as well sends a huge message out there.
Okay. Now, if somebody wants to join your foundation, how do they go about it?
Well, we are open to everyone. There is no membership that you have to subscribe because it is a non-profit. We're not doing anything for profit. We just want to see if your intentions are true. First of all, we're doing this not for gain. We're doing it to make sure that whatever we're doing resonates and it happens and it supports the people that we want to support, our beneficiaries. And you can reach us to us because we are all over the social media. We have the Twitter account, we have the LinkedIn account, we have the Facebook page account. So it is. You can text us, you can message us, and we will be glad to receive you anytime.
What is the name of your social media handles?
It's Able Disabled, just Able Disabled.
Able Disabled.
Able Disabled. Able Disabled.
Well, for all, I know it's been years now since Check B Foundation was actually, established. Now, what are some of the challenges that Check B Foundation has been going through all these years?
Well, there is a lot of challenges. For example, the registration of the organization, of the foundation, was a bit hard. because I had to fund it myself,
just
through my music and stuff, to get sure that I get all the necessary documents. It's a national it's a national foundation right now. It's classified as a national organization.
Okay,
that means I can operate across the country and stuff like that. But there are so many challenges, especially funding, because when you have an idea and you want this idea to come to life, it needs to be funded.
That's true.
Yeah, and at some point it's been short of that. I don't know why. Maybe there's no much interest in funding things that deal with people with disabilities. That's also what I've seen.
Right.
And people look at it as like it's not a most important thing as well. But I want to encourage the government itself and other organizations to continue supporting us. We are always there. We are there to implement any project that you have. All we want is just to ensure that we see a nation that is inclusive and accepting of people with disabilities, and we see people with impairments are represented, they're living a successful life, and their livelihood is as good as possible.
All right.
Well, what are some of what have you achieved so far?
Well, I think I could say I've achieved a bit, not to the top of our mission, because I could say recently we were able to lobby some money and get some children in school.
Great. Wow, that's a good one.
We're also monitoring, and we're having a partnership with some organization in America called 1 in 4. It's basically delivering books, school books to students and stuff. So basically we want to, there's so much to do, but we have achieved a little, especially like enabling children with impairments, and also like supporting psychosocial support to the families of children with disabilities.
Right.
Sometimes we have these programs that we engage parents to communicate with them and make them understand how to treat this child, how to go about this child. There is so much that we need to do, especially on education and awareness. And I think we're already doing that with the program that we initiated. It's called Living Successfully with Disabilities in South Sudan. We want to promote abilities of people with disabilities, because that is the most important thing.
Right.
We don't want to look at the disability. We want to look at the abilities of these people. So with these programs that we brought in, we're able to make the nation aware, make the communities aware that if you have a kid that is impaired, or if you are impaired, you can still be part of society, and he or she is going to be someone tomorrow.
Okay. We're going to play just one more song. We don't want to let you go yet. I don't want to let you go
it's
yet.
not going.
I'm going to play I Am Able by Check. Please stick around. If you've got any questions by any chance, you can give us a call, right?
Right. Well,
All right.
On the number?
0927-995-995. 0910-995-995.
Urban. We play hits. Hotter than the Juba sun.
Where will I be if you did me and feel? And I be when into my zone. Abauli ana shoko gali ana mazur nakamumi ana watan gali ana mazur munu gali zola mazur baba gasho munu gali zola mazur balisu I am able, I'm not disabled. You are able, you are not disabled. I'm not able, I'm not disabled. It's not disabled. Why do you reject me? I'm disabled. Don't discriminate me. I'm not disabled. Matter exclude me. I'm not disabled. Don't distress me. I'm not disabled. Matter is me fadia. Haya oh hadia. Is not me for Rabania. Rabania. Matter is me fadia. Haya oh hadia. Is not me for Rabania. Rabania. Where will I be if you did me and feel? And I be when into my zone. Bauli ana shoko gali ana mazu nakamumi ana watan gali ana mazu munu gali zola mazu baba gasho munu gali zola mazu balisu I am able, I'm not disabled. You are able, Disability, people with disabilities, opportunities, relatability.
Daga did it again. Oh, Daga, love your magical fingers.
Magic boy.
Urban FM 99.5.
Women and youth are the treasures of a nation. A new dawn has come. It's time to come together and empower the women and youth of South Sudan. RAG Media Group will be hosting the first ever International Women and Youth Summit on the 8th and 9th March 2024. The summit aims at proposing and implementing sustainable solutions for our youth and women. In attendance will be key public figures, international and national stakeholders. Junubin for Junubin by Junubin. Mark the dates. See you there. More details to follow in press and posters.
Love is in the air, and digital's got something rare. It is time for a Valentine's affair, so listen up if you dare. Recharge with the 1000 SSP and you are in for an excitement. Use 80% for a chance to win. We are talking love that's real. The more you recharge, the more chances you will see. Digital spreading love, and it could be just for you. 5 winners daily. What a delight. A special dinner for couples at Regency Hotel every night. So grab your phone, recharge and play. It's a Valentine's promo that will sweep your heart away.
And the grand finale winner will walk away with Oppo Reno 5, 3 minutes and free data for a period of 1 month. What a sweet Valentine. Don't miss. It could be you, or just recharge and use. Dial up. Don't miss this chance. Digital, where love meets connection.
Are you ready to make some fast cash? Can you handle the pressure of winning time after time? Sport Betting invites you to play virtual games offline in our branches or online on our website and make money fast and safe. Virtual football, tennis, horse race, dog race, and so many more. Sport Betting, we pay more.
Urban FM.
The way you look fine, you take wine, but not Zico. Talk to me, girl. Let me listen to your vocal. Somebody tell your uncle, Alala into mommy no feel better. Alila anama inti, nina be ala posoko. Udijete nina fi disco, be ala posoko. Aye, you make me aye. The way you dance so cool. You put me in circle. better. Render, render, for me surrender, render to me. Kerenina la busoko, Kalina la busoko. Alila anama inti, ina be ala busoko. Udije denina be disco, be ala busoko. Aye, you make it, aye. The way you dance so cool. You put me in sako, soko. Aye, you make me say aye.
The way you dance soko, hey, my girl, you know be loco. Soko,
Soko.
hey, soko, soko.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Alila anama inti.
Let me love you Soko.
Hey.
Wow, I'm blown away. Could you just do like a little bit of it without
like
the music?
cappella.
Yes, a cappella.
Vendetta munu, and Jamil and simple. See the way you look fine, you take wine, but no tickle. Talk to me, girl. Let me listen to your vocal. Somebody tell your uncle, Alela inti mabinum fi better. Alela anama inti inabi ala busoko. What did you turn in a bit disco?
Let me love you Soko. What is Soko, bro?
Soko is it's a vibe. It's a game. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
It's a game.
It's a game.
Yeah.
So we are all dancing to Soko.
Yes.
Soko.
To the game.
Yeah, Soko comes from Sokot, Bokot. So,
So,
you know,
now
yeah.
I remember.
yeah.
Now I know. I know this Soko game that we used to play when we were young.
That, you see, like, funny enough, when you look at the whole, the whole of that of the game,
Yes.
they dig a hole and then
Yes.
they put that the stick
Yes.
in the middle of the
Then
hole,
you-
and then you ask them.
you
Sokot?
flash it back
Yes.
like
the
something
other guys
like
will
that.
respond. Bokot.
Bokot. Soko
Then
I
you
Bokot.
remember
flash
that
it,
game.
yeah.
Yeah. So when this thing is not actually picked by somebody,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it fell down,
Yes.
you carry somebody.
Someone on the back.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's why you see when I say the Alela Ana Ma Inti,
Yeah.
Nabi Alam Soko, means you're gonna play that game.
But I don't know, this generation don't play that game anymore.
Yeah, they don't. That's why, like I always say, music always rolls back.
Yes.
It goes back, rolls
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
So I felt like, when we made this song, it was actually first Sokot, Bokot.
Okay.
And then we decided to make it Soko.
Soko.
Remove. Sometimes you have to be a bit creative.
I love the video, by the way.
Thank you.
Now let me
Thank
ask you this.
Yeah.
There's this question that is always running in my mind. Like, why did you guys decide to, do a remix with Team Manager instead of, creating a new song? You guys are big artists.
I wish this my brother Team Manager would be in the studio so that we can share the question.
Yes.
But I will answer on his behalf. First of all, Team Manager is a very talented artist. I don't get the questions like why because when a talent when the two talents meet and you want to work on something, it is always it has to be consented.
Yes.
Like he's a brother that works hard. He's very gifted and talented. So when he came to me and acknowledged the fact that, bro, I love your song, and I felt like this song has not been received by many people, especially the South Sudanese community people. So I told him it's fine with me. I was always ready. If it means a new song, we can do it. But if he wanted a remix, I told him, you know what, it's okay. We're brothers. There is this notion where our artists or probably our people want the feeling like if you want to make the next step, or probably the Soko remix, I would have done it with a Nigerian artist or what and stuff. But I wanted to change the narrative and say, you know what, instead of us focusing there, let's be working within ourselves, within our country. Like the Nigerians, by the way, they collaborate a lot within the industry.
Yes, they do.
They have so many remixes. Even in Tanzania, like Diamonds and they come on Rayvani and stuff. They make so many remixes. So this is one of the remixes. It's not a must like we have to do a new song. But of course, for the acknowledgement and this respect I have for Team Manager, I said we're gonna do that.
Can you guys bless us now with a new song?
Basically, if it's listening, we're gonna bless you guys with a new song.
Okay. I'm wondering, now that you're talking about collaborations, who else do you see yourself collaborating with?
I think a lot of artists. Ever since I came back, I've been having a lot of calls from artists to collaborate because it's been a while, and it's like my style is a funky nice style. People love it. It's I'm doing some collabs with some artists, especially I think I work with Single D.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. We were supposed to work with John Frog, but like up and down and stuff.
Right.
And I also have another song with a rapper called Young Boy.
Yeah.
We're working on the song. Yeah.
I'm quite sure that's going to be a good
also
one.
yeah.
But is the song you said you're working on, is it out? The
No.
Single D song?
There is not out.
Okay.
It's not out, yeah.
Still in the process,
These are
huh?
going
It's
to
in
be
the
good
process.
songs.
I know.
Yeah, Single D is also another great
Yeah,
artist.
he's a gifted
and
artist.
Young Boy as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I'm quite sure they're going to be anthem as well.
definitely. You know, when I do collaborations, I look at the craft of the artist. You know,
Of course.
yeah, and what you bring, and so that once we fuse the two, you know, ideas and the creative ideas, we can come out with something explosive. And we're looking at taking the South Sudan music across the borders to another level.
Right. Well, would you actually allow somebody out there to ask a question? Maybe somebody wanted to talk to Check B Magic, right?
Yes.
In the house. You can give us a call on 0927 995 You can ask any question. That is Check B right here in the house.
I'm telling you, he's so amazing. He's so incredible. What else? What else are you doing? What else is in the process? But before you answer that, let's talk to somebody.
All right.
Good morning. This is Urban FM. Hello.
Yeah, my name is Duri.
Your name is who?
Duri.
Jury, talk to Check B.
Yo, bro.
That song was murder.
Yes.
Fire.
So cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, actually, my Arabic is not much.
It's fine. Come
It's
on,
okay.
speak.
Yeah, you are first you're working on, you have a foundation and also music.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, I just wanted to find out how best can we support people with disabilities. Me personally, I just want to focus it.
Yes.
Yeah, then how best can we get your music? What is your Twitter handle, Facebook, and WhatsApp, and best can we find you as your...
All right.
Can you let us know on the... Yeah, then we can support.
Okay. Thank you, bro.
Okay, thanks, man.
All right. Thanks, bro. I think you can answer him.
Well, yeah, I've had him a little. I don't know, he's a bit low. Yeah, but basically, you said, how can I support people with
disability?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm already doing that with the foundation, and now we're having this new program. Like I said, Givel, living successfully with disabilities also has something called Invest in Me. Invest in Me is we're trying to find people with disabilities who have so much unique abilities, and we'll see how we can invest in these people using with the partnership.
Right.
I got another call. Urban FM. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
We're okay, bro. Your name and where you calling us from?
This is Monia from something.
This is who?
Monia Godfrey from...
Monia, talk to Check B.
Ma Monia.
Uh-huh.
Monio.
Monio. Oh, all right. Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Talk to Check B.
Oh, how are you, bro?
I'm okay, bro. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, welcome.
Well, yes. Now what I want to ask,
Yeah.
according to our art,
Yes.
I'm artist, but just that side for gospel.
Okay.
You, our big brother, why, it's very hard to give us the chance even to promote us, let me say, to make club.
Yeah.
They ask you,
Yes.
you know, you can request, let me say, I'm not meaning you,
Yeah.
Like you can request the artist, you know, I have my song, I want to be artist. Same stuff. If you ask you, let me say the money,
Yeah.
as we have no, you know, still we are still music, even if we have no money, we have no promotion.
Yeah.
Then you feel like that.
Yeah.
They need that chance.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah, I'll answer that.
All
Okay.
right, thanks.
Thank you.
I think it's talking about why, big artists don't support the young one.
Yeah, it depends on the artist. For example, like I feel, if you're talented and it's a gift from God, you have to share it. You know,
Right.
you can't be rejecting people who need your help.
Right.
For example, I'm a versatile artist. I can do any style of music.
Okay.
So if a gospel artist came to me and wanted to do with me something, I would be
would do
glad
it.
to do it.
Yes.
Because I feel like by uplifting others, you uplift yourself.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm sorry about what he said. Of course, I know the gospel music is a bit less, less promoted, less supported, less funded. But I believe there is always a way. Like even hip hop, back then used not to have the same jive. But today, at least, you can see that it's picking up. So basically, I think the gospel artists can come together and find ways on how they can, collaborate and find ways to make the music. Because
let's take one last call. Good morning. That person has gone, unfortunately. Anyway, there's another one coming. Good morning. This is Urban FM.
Good morning.
Michael, good morning.
Michael.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right. What question do you have?
Actually, it's not a question. I want to appreciate that brother over there.
Okay.
Thank you,
For his talent and the skills, and also what he has involved himself in, like helping the disabled. But my concern is, imagine not having somebody disabled and they're artists. Like I've seen really somewhere, some countries define a disabled guy is an artist. So I'm saying that do they also give room to really find out, discover the skills, extra skills than only helping them in these disabled people, or they only do the helping bit? But the other part there of discovering their skills so that they can help them also make money for themselves, I think that would be much, much more.
Okay.
So, yes.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, I think that is exactly one of my aim. The aim is why I said there is ability. The theme of my foundation is ability beyond disability. Means we're looking at the people with unique ability, people who are gifted and great, and they are impaired and they are not supported, and then we can support these people. So that's why up and down we're looking to lobby and find partners, so that once we find these people who are gifted and talented, we can be able now to find ways on how to support them. But also it's a bit tricky and hard to find these people, because you need to find you need a lot of channels and ways to meet these people. That's why we are trying our best to be on the social media, so that if you have a gift and you're impaired and you feel like you have a skill, you have an ability, it doesn't matter even you're not any skill, and you're really 100% sure that you want that support, you can reach out to us, and through our connections and our partnership, we can find ways on how to ensure that we support you.
Okay, as we wrap up, do you have anything you want to say, and also give us where we can find you so that we can work with you?
Yeah, I could. My message is I will speak both in English and Arabic. الأول أنا مرتضى شديد عشان يكونيني إن رسالة برا للجنوبيين أمة like إنت لو زول معذور ما تشوف نفسك زي زول ما إنسان، إنت إنسان وكده إنت ما إيش بفدية. Live with pride, live with dignity. You are a person, you are able, you're human, and you have a purpose. عندك مهمة في الدنيا.
Yes.
I want to tell you that, and no condition is permanent.
Right.
Lift up yourself. If you find someone with an impairment or a disability, don't give him money. Instead, understand their problem. Right. I don't like the notion of giving money to people who are disabled. It's like you're giving out of pity. Please. Tell لو لقيت زول معذور ما تودي له قروش طوال زي زول جيان. انت اعرف مشكلته شنو. Try to find out from the person. Get to know this person. And then from there, the best help you can give this person is understanding his problem or her problem, and then find the best way you can support this person. And for Junubin, let's live with peace and love, because love is everything. And I'm glad to be here today. I hope to see you guys again. It's very, very enjoyable to be here with you on the talk show. I wish it couldn't end, but of course, for time bad, I appreciate everything. And for my fans, I brought you guys a new song called Jozana, which is Marry Me. This is a month of love.
Yes.
The month of Mohabba. Let's love. If you have a woman, please love your woman dearly. And if you have a man, please love your man. Thank you so much.
Seems like Check B want to marry. Yeah?
We ready.
You ready?
I'm ready to propose.
You guys are my blessings.
Thank you. All right, Check B.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm blessed, bro. Thank
Man,
you
it's
so
a
much.
pleasure, man.
It's a pleasure.
Appreciate it,
too.
bro.
Thank you, man.
All right.
And we're looking forward to seeing you perform tonight.
Right.
So
Definitely.
Again, we're going to be with you a little later.
We will.
All right. Thank you so much for coming to the studio. And let's get back to the Breakfast Club, where we got money to give out again. And of course, we've got dope conversations. Stick around as Check B's song comes again. Jozu Anna,
marry me.
When God created radio, this is what he meant. Urban FM 99.5.
Check B magic and my pro.